Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, the Game Changer, Wes Troop. And today I'm here with a review of a movie that opened this past weekend. It's Jennifer Lawrence's newest film, and the last time we saw her in theaters, man, was she dividing audiences with her last movie, Mother. And it looks like she's doing it again, because some people are loving this film or hating this film. Let's see where I chime in on my end of the spectrum, or maybe it'll be the middle, who knows. My review of the 2018 spy thriller drama, Red Sparrow, coming up now. After a tragic accident, a ballerina must end her career. Worried about herself and her mother, she is recruited into a Sparrow school, where the students learn to use their bodies and minds to gain information, where she passes and becomes one of the most dangerous sparrows. Soon she finds herself with the task of gaining the trust of a CIA operative. So what did I think of Red Sparrow? I thought it's a dreadful spy thriller. While many people, including myself, can look at the trailer and ponder if this is some kind of Black Widow knockoff, it's certainly not that. This is a movie that tries way too hard to shock audiences with its material, and I found myself laughing unintentionally instead of gasping at this uber-pretentious film. The training academy, which is basically a prostitution school, teaches the students how to be comfortable with sleeping with strangers who might repulse them in order to get information, and shows us the hard lives that the students have. I was mostly interested in this setup during the training, but soon after I began to really lose interest in what was going on, as it becomes a very generic spy flick. It beats us over the head with sex scenes, and even a handful of rape scenes as well, and some torture scenes which all get monotonous after a while. Some of these scenes may cause audience members to cringe or look away from the screen, but it just made me roll my eyes. There are also so many scenes that feel never-ending, and whole subplots that aren't needed at all, but are drawn out for some reason. Don't expect much action either, as there's really nothing exciting happening in what's being passed off as action sequences. There's also way too much double-crossing going on, where it feels like the Sparrow is a character in a Pirates of the Caribbean movie. I'm not talking Jack Sparrow either. I also couldn't find myself caring about any of these characters or what might happen to them. There's also a bland romance between the leads that have zero chemistry, and is just another part of the film that's a chore to sit through. The film goes on way too long, and I really just couldn't wait for it to be over. The only thing I thought in the film was fine was the cinematography and settings, which at least look good, which gives us a terrific example of style over substance. Jennifer Lawrence gives a mostly robotic performance as Dominika Igorova, the ballerina turned spy who finds everyone she cares about and herself at risk. Joel Edgerton as Nate Nash, the CIA operative who begins to fall for Dominika. Matthias Schoenaerts as Ivan Igorov, Dominika's uncle who gets her into the Sparrow program. Charlotte Rampling as Matron, the headmistress of the Sparrow School, and Jeremy Irons as Vladimir Korichinov, an eerie Russian general. While the film will certainly have an audience, Red Sparrow is one of the most boring movies I've seen in a long time that will most likely end up pretty high on my worst of the year list, as I felt like I was the one being tortured. I don't say it very often, but I hated this movie. Red Sparrow, I only got 2 words for ya. Suck it. Alright, well that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube. YouTube.com/Westside515. Like the show on Facebook, facebook.com/WestTruePlaylist. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter and the Instagram @WestAlist. Until next time, Troop out.